When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Boilermakers will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Notre Dame's offense will get first crack at it today. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
You want to get the crowd out of the game? Make it boring. Pound the football. Run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes that sauce away. You don't get to those third down situations where they get absolutely bonkers, and it's hard for the quarterback to even think. Just run the football right at them.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Carr. Unloads to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. The Boilermakers offense will get the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them.
The give to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Rides the back on the option, the give.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Now on the option. He'll toss it. Powers through the defender. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
The Irish send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Bought a little time, lets it go. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The give on the option. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Hand off from the shotgun. The Boilermakers will keep this drive going. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Gonna run it. It's McCoby. Oh, it's out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player. But, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming, you really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Here come the Irish back on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. They'll send the back in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. And on 2nd down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Carr. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Snagged out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Bob. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over South Carolina. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's McCoby. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Leaves it with the back. Creates a little space.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Grabbed behind the line. It's McCoby. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the ground with the back. Plows through the defense. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on third and short. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Got out of trouble and throws. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They boot it away on fourth down. He's got it. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. Bringing it back at the 20. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Great job getting the interception. Maybe an even better job on the return. You got the convoy. You're finding your blockers. You're out in the open field. You're saying, hey, coach, watch me with the ball in the open space. Maybe I can get on offense and get a few throws. That was a phenomenal individual effort.
On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll run the option. The pitch. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Great job by the back on the option. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run play action. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. And the Boilermakers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll give it to the back. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's loose. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They'll give it to him again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. It's complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Back to pass, it's Carr. Flushed out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Rides the back and leaves it. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He's got it near midfield. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Great place to start for this offense. Takes a handoff. It's Love. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The give to the tailback.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. From the gun, running back on the move. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Boilermakers headed quickly to the line. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And here comes the punt team. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. To throw, it's Carr. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. The Irish will need to move the sticks on third and long to keep this drive going. They go to the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job. Coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Looking for space. It's McCoby. Oh, a lot of space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Boilermakers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Caught behind the line. It's McCoby. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. And the Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Here's the handoff. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Fires to the tight end. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Price. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Carr. Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Irish send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He'll keep it himself.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Complete in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Fields. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Quickly to the tight end. Wide open spaces. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They punt it away on 4th down. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. He'll do it himself. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Boilermakers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the run, it's McCoby. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, going up top. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Touchdown, Notre Dame! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The give to the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Back to throw, it's Singleton. Oh, they're after him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
The Boilermakers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Unloads quickly. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down, as they've got a first at the 32. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. From the gun, the ground game. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Looking for a crease. It's Price. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. From the red zone, it's Price. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Gives it on the option. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Now they'll try the right side. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Boilermakers line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. You know what's great about rivalry games? It
Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.